Okay, so we put together a little challenge for Jackson. So we may have been to the store. We may have got a few little art supplies. What I'm going to challenge Jackson to do is I want you to, do you have something in mind you'd like to draw for us?
I mean, probably an eye. That's like the fastest and like best, I guess, I can do.
So, all right. So we've got a pencil and we've got a bunch of markers. So what we're going to do, guys, as Jackson draws us a freaking masterpiece, I'm going to be hitting him with all of your fan questions. And I reckon I'm going to put 10 minutes on this. And I'm going to see how well you can do two things at once, because I'm horrendous at it. Okay, are we ready to do this? Where did you get your love for art?
My brothers. They all were like super into art. And I wanted to be like them in a way. So I started doing it. And at first, to be honest, I hated it because I was not as good as them. I would just compare to them, and they had been doing it for, I don't even know how long at that point, but like years. And so they were all like super talented. And so I got really mad, but then I just kept going at it, and it became like something that really, like, I don't know, took focus away from like the bad things and just like helped me center myself in a way.
Question for you. What do you think of the announcement today that Billie Eilish is doing the 007, the next James Bond song? Did you hear that?
Really?
Yeah, she is singing the song for the next James Bond film.
I mean, nobody can top Adele's song for it, though. The last one.
It's been recorded, and yeah, and she's
I
doing
love
it.
Billie Eilish, but
what do you guys think of that? I don't know how I feel. I'm happy for her.
I think she's got a really good vibe for that, because she does have like a very unique voice in that way.
Oh yes, someone's written, "Oh my God, Billie Eilish times like with James Bond, iconic." What is your favorite song right now?
The Story by Conan Gray.
Nice. We've had Conan on the show before. That's from Portia Eckhart. Love you, Portia. Thank you. Do you have a dream job that you have fixed in your mind as a long-term goal?
If I could make it with music, I would love to do that.
Music?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to get ahead because there's about 400 questions asking about new music. Is there anything going to come in 2020? Why did you stop? Let's just make that a whole little segment on its own.
I just really want to like do it perfectly in a way. I don't know. Like I want to get the right people on it, and I also like went through a change in management, and it kind of set me back in a lot of things because he kind of like was not very good.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, I've been writing a lot, so I'm not just doing nothing about it, but it's coming.
Okay.
I know everybody always asks me that.
So can we say new music in 2020?
Hopefully, that's why I'm actually really hoping that I can get some out this year.
Okay, well it's January, so you're in good shape.
Yeah, really, I am.
Okay, and Lexi Leah 19 has written, what part of developing your clothing line do you enjoy most? Good question.
I just like obviously like the creative process of it. You know, like I own it with my brothers, my two brothers, and so just like being able to like collaborate with them on something so cool, and yeah, like just seeing how also like seeing it go from like just like an idea to like finished product and actually getting to wear it is like really cool.
Okay, cool. Life's been tough on you, but you've kept going. What was your motivation? Deep.
I think one thing, it sounds like kind of bad, but I just like, someone always has it worse in a way. You know, like no matter how big my problems felt, I always just like, you know, it could be worse. Like kind of just in a way just to keep me like realizing like grateful for the things that I do have and the things that are going well. Because it's very easy to get caught up in our own like stuff and forget that, you know, everybody else is going through stuff too, and sometimes it's like worse than what you're going through. And so yeah, I don't know, that's kind of like what I did.
Yep, fair enough. Who is your favorite new and up and coming artist right now?
So he's like really up and coming, but I found him from TikTok because he makes like, you know, sounds and stuff. His name's Anson Sebra. I don't know if I said that wrong, but yeah, he's like really good. I love his music, and his stuff is just like super sad in a way, but like I don't know, his voice just has a lot of like emotion to it, and it's really cool. And also his lyrics are really good. And another person is Alec Benjamin.
Okay.
I really like his music. Mostly because like his writing and his voice is like just so different from like everything you see, I guess.
Perfect. What inspired you to start doing social media?
Honestly, just like the need for like to connect with people.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up gay in like a small town was like hard because like there weren't many other gays.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I've just found like, you know, just a little family through just social media.
For sure. And did you come out and make all that public when you were in LA or back in Wisconsin?
Back in Wisconsin, I remember the day I did it. I was so nervous. Just because like I had like followers that were girls that I thought like, you know, they're just gonna hate me because I'm not straight. But it went really well. It was a pretty positive feedback.
How did you do it?
Just a video.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I went on YouTube and really just said it. I don't know, I kind of like explained like the story of like how I realized it because it's kind of important. And yeah, I just decided.
Were you nervous? Were you hovering that finger over the upload button? Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
I like called like my best friends like and like was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, should I do it? Like, holy crap, this is really happening. I can't go back from here. But I'm obviously really glad I did it at that time. I would have regretted like not like waiting even longer. Cause I even regret like waiting that long.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't know, just
you'd known for a long time.
Feels like just like you're hiding something when it shouldn't be.
How did people respond to the video?
I'm pretty like honestly really well. I was surprised. Like I was genuine, like in a good way, just surprised at just how positive all the comments were. There were some obviously like ignorant people that were just like, what? Like, oh, like I want to date you. Like, or like all the hot guys are gay. I hate that. It's just it's just not true. Like it's just most of the population is not gay. So what do you mean? I don't know, but it's a very common thing people say when you find out like you're gay. You're like, oh, it's like, well, I wasn't gonna date you, so.
Savage. That's great. Okay, I don't know if this is getting too personal. Clara Headland has written, "Are you single?"
Yes, I am very single.
Single.
Sadly.
Boys and girls, look out. What inspired you to write music?
For my last songs, it was more so, you know, my past and like what I'd gone through. So that, but just, I don't know, I just like love music. It was something that always helped me escape from like whatever I was going through and like reality in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked it. And yeah, I just always dreamt of making my own music. And I used to run around the house screaming music, screaming songs.
Mm-hmm.
My mom hated it, but I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And how did you go through that process? Do you play an instrument, or did you pair up with a producer?
Yeah, I paired up with a producer, and we sat down and wrote it all out, kind of like half and half. And yeah, it went really well. I liked it a lot. I was surprised because I was also super nervous because, like I said, I didn't grow up like around music and like wasn't like a musical child. Mm-hmm. So it was just like really nerve-wracking, and I thought I just like might not be able to do it. Mm-hmm. So I was super nervous, but
worked it out.
Yeah, I did it good.
Just to go, I don't mean to jump too far back, but just in regarding our last question, Jacqueline Mumfan has written. It's more of a statement. She said Jackson helped a lot of people with his coming out video. Were you aware of that?
Yeah, it's actually one of the reasons why I'm super I like being open about my sexuality and stuff. I think it's really important for like people of a public eye to do that. Mm-hmm. Just because, you know, there's certain places that I think a lot of people forget that they don't really have the same rights that we do. Mm-hmm. And certain families, you know, they're not as accepting as some people's families. So, like, it's really good to be able to inspire people to just, like, be them true selves, like, their true selves, like, and not really, like, regardless of what someone's going to say about it, like, not care.
Yep.
So,
okay.
I love that.
Nice. Switching gears here, literally. Someone's btw.ig has written, "Do you drive?"
Nope. I don't even have a license.
Really?
I had one, but then it expired and I moved to New York. So.
Got ya. Didn't want to deal with that whole mess. How do you go not driving in Los Angeles?
Huh?
That's crazy talk.
I just Uber.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just don't leave the house that much.
No.
Nice. As a fan, we don't see you as much anymore. Do you not like social media? Hope you're doing good.
This is actually interesting. So, I guess like there was one point where people that aren't really fans of me now, but they just got very intrusive and in a way controlling with my like daily life. To the point where like if I didn't do something that they wanted me to do, like they'd get mad and like hate on me, and I'm like, I just like it kind of just like it didn't feel the same as it did when I started. Like it didn't feel like I started just to escape and like really find like a family and stuff. So I just like felt like it was getting away from that, and I just didn't like it at all. So I kind of like really pulled back and not everything, and I'm trying to slowly like go back into it, but it's just like a little hard.
Did you feel like people felt entitled to sort of know what you were doing and have a say in it? Yeah,
because I used to share like a lot, and then so they kind of got in a way like spoiled with that, and they would like want even more, and it's just kind of like I feel like people forget that like you wouldn't want someone to do that to you, like it's just. It was just a lot.
Right. Yeah. What kind of things were people commenting on, or saying to deter?
Anything from like my love life, or like I'm not doing enough of this, or I'm not like working out enough, or I'm not eating. It was just you name it, and they were just like there was always someone just like making a comment about it.
Sure, and it's such a misconception as well, because you might show like 15 seconds of something you're doing at the time, and people are basing all their opinions and judgment off that.
Yeah, which is like that part like was the part that frustrated me, because like I do these things and then like but I don't have to like post everything I do. That's just not how I want to do it.
For sure.
But also I think people were entitled when they weren't. I did social media not to become like famous, quote unquote, or like for money or anything. I just did it because like I wanted to do it and I genuinely enjoyed it. So I don't I don't owe anybody anything. Not saying I don't owe that, like I'm so grateful for where I am and stuff, but I don't like in that way owe that.
Sure, it sounds like this has got to be a bit of a line at some point. It sounds like you have a really adoring and supportive fan base.
Oh, I love them so much. Like they're actually amazing. Like I said, there was one point where like there was just like people that weren't really fans, but they like were fans, and so they just kind of like. Would cause drama. There was lots of drama as well. That's like one of the reasons why I backed away from social media, because there was just so much drama, and I just hated it. Because like I don't like drama. It's just so stupid. I think people just need to chill. That's like the biggest thing. Just chill.
Fair enough. Okay, Baddie XOXX has written, what advice do you give to someone struggling to be accepted?
I think self-love is like super important. One thing that's like hard when you're not really accepted is you start to like look inwards and start to like beat yourself up and try to like change in a way, but I think you just need to like show yourself some love and realize that those people not everybody in life is gonna like you, and as well you just gotta love yourself, and you only got yourself at the end of the day. So like I don't know, I think it's a lot more about trying to figure out how to just love yourself and not care what they think, and that everything else will follow.
For sure.
I think confidence really makes people come around.
Yeah, for sure. How did life change after you blew up on social media?
Everything changed. Yeah, I mean, I was a small town kid working full time at a restaurant. Was probably gonna go to college. And did not know what I wanted to do with my life really, and so like it was a whirlwind, to be honest. Like the first year of it, after I moved and stuff, it just like felt like it was just like go. Like I went on tour and stuff, and it was just so much happening. And then I think there was like right after that end of the year, I was just like kind of got like a couple month period where I got to stop. I was like, whoa, like what just happened? Like what is my life now? Like this is so crazy. Honestly, love it. I really like it a lot.
Perfect. How did your friends and family back in Wisconsin accept the news, or what did they think of it?
At first, the kids at school were like kind of dicks. They were mean, just because they didn't like when I started. They're like now I feel like social media is like popular to like it's popular to be popular on social media. So I feel like if I did it back then people in school would be like, oh, like I'd be popular. But back then it was so new that people were like, oh, you buy your followers, like you just buy them, and like oh, like you're so stupid for that, like all this stuff. My friends thought it was cool in a way, but like they were just kind of like didn't understand it. That's like the biggest thing. Most people just didn't understand what I was doing. Like my mom even, like she to this day I don't think really does.
She's still figuring it out.
Yeah, she's still like we went. Have you ever seen the movie Nerve?
Yeah.
So I went to go see that with her, and you know how it's like they live stream like the dares and stuff for like the money whatever. And she asked me when we were leaving the thing, she's like, "Is that what you do?" And I was like, "No." Like,
no,
do you see me running?
I don't risk my life walking like on a ladder between buildings.
Yeah, like, do you see me doing that? Like, I sit in the room and do nothing and just talk. Like, what do you mean?
Very safe, Mum. Very safe. Nice. Well, she'll get there. Sounds like it. Okay, and someone's written, if you were going to get another tattoo, what would it be?
Honestly, I never have any idea what I'm going to get, like, going in.
How many do you
usually? I think 8.
Damn, okay.
I have one on my side, one on right here on this side, this one, one right here, one on my leg down here, and then one on my thigh right here.
Okay.
And then one on my back.
Okay. Damn. Full up. You have no thoughts on the next one?
Honestly, yeah, like not really. Most of my tattoos are kind of like spur of the moment, like just to like memory kind of thing. Not super meaningful in a way. Like some of them are, but like I don't think tattoos really need to have a meaning.
Yeah,
I think
just add a meaning up.
If it looks cool, it looks cool. But yeah, honestly, I don't know.
That's quite. I mean, you're 21, right? Fair amount for a 21-year-old.
I went crazy.
Damn,
but
dude,
I know
you're gonna run out of rim by the time you're like 25.
I think now if I like continue to get tattoos, I'd have to like coordinate them. The one I got right here is pretty big, so like after that one I was like, oh, okay, Jackson, like you gotta slow down.
Yeah,
because
you are young.
Gonna end up covered.
All right, man, we're gonna do one last one, fun one to finish off. Gorgeous Jackson _ fan account has, God, what is it like being you? That's crazy. Has written she's written, who's Jackson's Instagram crush?
Instagram crush. Oh.
Is there someone you follow?
Does it have to be like an Instagrammer, or could it be like a celebrity?
Can be anyone you want.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I follow a lot of boys. I don't know. I don't really have any crush on any of them. Manu Rios is really cute.
Manu Rios?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a full-on Instagrammer. He's like just the most Instagrammer there is.
Just the most Instagrammer out there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like the Instagram boy. Like all the hot boy pages like repost him and always reposting him and stuff. Yeah, but he lives in I think Spain or somewhere. Not here. So that'll never happen.
Okay. Hey, you never know. So whilst answering all those questions, Jackson was conjuring up a little masterpiece. Are we ready to do the big reveal?
Yeah, I might have ruined it with the markers like that, but I don't know.
No, I think he's killed it. So if you want to turn the camera around, turn it around. Actually, you can look into this camera, Jackson. All right, so lastly...
Put it a little closer.
That's pretty. All right, lastly, I want you to sign your name on it, if you can.
Okay.
And then, guys, so what we're going to do, Jackson is going to donate this to us. Oh, that was quick. Wow.
Yeah, great.
It looks great. We are going to be, when this video comes out, we're going to be giving this away to one of you guys. We'll do a little competition. I haven't thought that far ahead. I only thought of this idea this morning, to be real with you. We're going to be giving this away, so make sure you stay tuned. Follow us on Herdwell, and you'll be able to might go in the running to get this. Jackson, huge thank you, mate. Yes. Really appreciate it. My name's Xavier Brinkman. You've been watching the How'd You Do It podcast, and we'll catch you next week. I'm out of here.
Bye, guys.
If you like what you saw, make sure you check out some of our other videos right here, and also be sure to subscribe to our channel right here for new videos coming out every week.